Hi guys, it's Miss Alicia again. I normally work at the Capitol branch of the Milwaukee Public Library. Here again, gonna read some Ivy and Bean. Today we're gonna read chapter 2. Just another, again, thank you to Chronicle Books for letting us read the Ivy and Bean series. Alright, so let's get started with chapter 2 of Ivy and Bean. It's called Bean Hatches a Plan. There's Bean. I wonder who that is. We'll find out very soon. It all began because Bean was playing a trick on her older sister. Bean's older sister was named Nancy. She was 11. Nancy thought Bean was a pain and a pest. Bean thought Nancy was a boogerhead. Ever since she turned 11, Nancy had been acting like she was Bean's mother. She ordered Bean around in a grown-up voice. Comb your hair. No more pretzels. Brush your teeth. Say please. Bean's mother said that Nancy was going through a stage. Bean knew what that meant. That meant Nancy was bossy. Bean also knew that nobody likes bossy kids, so she was trying to help Nancy be done with her stage. Here's how she helped. She bugged Nancy until Nancy freaked out. Bean thought this was pretty helpful. The afternoon that Bean got her great idea, she was shopping with her mom and Nancy. Actually, Bean was being dragged along by her mom and Nancy. Bean hated shopping. Nancy loved it. Nancy was trying on skirts. Lots of skirts. She put on a purple skirt. She looked at her front in the mirror. Then she turned to the side. Then she turned around and tried to look at her behind. Looks good, said Bean. Let's go. Be patient just a little longer, Bean, said Bean's mother. I think it's cute, honey, she said to Nancy. Nancy looked in the mirror some more. Do you think the pockets are dumb? I like the pockets, said Bean's mom. So here's Bean trying to bug her big sister Nancy. Here are all the shopping bags. Get it, moaned Bean. She had never been so bored in her entire life. She was so bored she fell on the floor. Then she took a tiny peek up at the lady in the dressing room next door. Yow! Get up, Bean, said her mother this minute. Bean got up and sat on the triangle seat again. She waited. Nancy looked at herself. I kind of like it, Nancy said, but it costs $40. That's all my money. I could get 2 shirts for $40. Don't be a tightwad, said Bean. She had just learned that word. It meant someone who didn't like to spend money. All right, here they are in the dressing room. Bean bored out of her mind. Don't call your sister a tightwad, said Bean's mother. Bean saw Nancy's eyes looking at her in the mirror. Tightwad, Bean mouthed without any sound. Nancy's eyes got narrow, and so quick that her mother didn't see, she stuck out her tongue. Then Nancy turned to her mother and said, I think the skirt costs too much, Mom. I think I'd rather try on some tops. Bean knew that Nancy was being slow on purpose, just to drive her crazy. Bean thought about kicking her in the shin. Then she got the idea. It was a great idea. It was also a helpful idea, one that would teach Nancy not to be such a tightwad. And best of all, her idea would make Nancy freak out. You'll be sorry, Bean mouthed to Nancy. Oh, there's Nancy sticking out her tongue. Bean looked so mad. And that is the end of chapter 2. So hopefully you're still liking Ivy and Bean. Again, some great books, some series. Princess in Black is always a favorite. Judy Moody. Clementine series is really good too. So all of these you can actually look online. So Hoopla or Libby app. Also trying our curbside pickup. So you can call the library and have things requested, and you can pick it up at the library. So Central Library and some of our branches are doing that. And again, look for some great programs that are happening now online through our web calendar, and you can find that on mpl.org. So thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow.